guys! Today I thought I would show you how I play with my 3-month-old. Riley is 13 weeks tomorrow, or she is exactly 3 months on Wednesday, which today is Monday. So I just thought this would be a fun video. I've watched a couple of these videos, and I just thought they're really fun to share, so I hope you enjoy. This is how I play with Riley the most often. It's very simple, but it's also the most effective. Basically, I just get straight into her face and I talk to her with direct eye contact. And the direct eye contact is very important. It lets her know that I am talking to her. She does not have the same response if she just hears my voice and I'm not looking straight in her eyes. And when I'm talking to her, I like to pause and give her time to respond, so we have a conversation going on. Here, she just got a little bit fussy, so I was picking her up and basically just bringing her into a sitting position, which will also help, hopefully, her development for learning how to sit up in the months to come. Yeah, but that was just because she got fussy, and honestly, she's not always in the mood to play in certain ways, so I just go by instinct and switch up what I'm doing based on her mood. So now I'm going to switch her around, and I want to show you basically how I like to roll her around, and it basically puts her into tummy time. But this is to practice rolling for her. She hasn't actually started rolling on her own yet, although she has a few times, but it seems to be more on accident than purposefully. So I like to roll her back and forth. She really enjoys it. A lot of times she'll smile really big as I'm doing this, although today she was actually a bit fussier, so that, of course, is the day that I chose to record this video. That's just my luck, isn't it? But, yeah, she really loves being rolled back and forth. And this is actually a more new development for her to actually really enjoy this. She seems to have, after she basically had her 12-week growth spurt, she also seemed to go through her mental leap as well. And she just seems to enjoy playing in a different way than she previously did. Although we did do a lot of these same things before, she's having a much different response to them. And she seems just to be so much stronger in a lot of her positions and just having a lot more fun with them. So this is really simple. I just keep rolling her from her back to her front, from her back to her front, and I do different amounts of pressure at different times to kind of let her control the movement a little bit. Obviously, she's not fully controlling it because I said she's not really able to yet, but I'm just trying to get her used to that motion, and she seems to have a lot of fun with it, so it's a great way to play. And sometimes I'll get straight up into her face while I'm doing it, and other times I'll put like a mirror in front of her or a toy in front of her. So now I'm pulling out the boppy to show you how I also do tummy time with her on the boppy. Just because, I don't know, sometimes she gets fussier if she's on the ground doing it. Sometimes she prefers to do it with the boppy. Sometimes she prefers to do it without the boppy. It's just a different option, basically. It just elevates her top half a bit more, so it's a bit more comfortable on her belly. So just depending on how her belly's feeling, I guess, really is the difference between whether she wants to be directly on the floor or if she wants to be elevated up from the boppy. Yeah, so she really just seems to enjoy that. And the dribble bib is there basically just to catch her spit, because I don't want to have to wash the cover for the boppy as often. I know it sounds really lazy, but she spits pretty much every time I do it, every time I put her in the position. So it's just easier to put the bib down or muslin down to catch some of her spit. Just in case people were wondering why I put that there. So I thought I would just show you a side view of what it looks like basically when I've got her in her tummy time. And basically, I just like to pat her butt while she's in it because she's gassy, and I know a lot of babies are gassy at this time period, and she just seems to enjoy having her butt tapped because I think it helps move the gas around, and basically she really enjoys that. So just showing you that. So now I'm just going to shift her back onto her back again and show you something that actually Riley's daddy started doing with her, and she absolutely loves it. And this has actually been a savior, especially during really fussy periods of hers. When she gets really upset, this seems to calm her down rather quickly. And it's been really great during nappy changes or diaper changes when she's gotten really upset. This will usually calm her down so you can kind of finish it back off. But we just take a muslin cloth or any kind of like light cloth and just, we keep very lightly running it over her face. And she absolutely loves it. I mean, it gets her really excited and she just smiles so big. And she loves it. I mean, you can see her legs are kicking like crazy. She likes to move her arms around because she just gets really happy when we do this. And she doesn't seem to get tired of it. Like, you could just keep doing it for ages, and she really loves it. So, you know, try it out with your baby if you've got a baby and see if they love it too. Riley absolutely adores this. Another thing that she really seems to enjoy is just basically if you kind of do like, I'm not actually doing push-ups, but I'm coming into her face and then going away from it, and I'll kiss her, I'll talk with her and engage with her and let her talk back as well. And it's just another way that she really likes interacting with me. And I didn't take any video of this, unfortunately, but obviously another way that I play with her is basically just carry her around, jiggle her, talk to her. She loves being stood right in front of the mirror while I'm holding her, and I'll just, have her looking in the mirror, and I'll say things like, look at the baby, look at the baby, and she just gets like the biggest, huge, smiliest grin on her face. She loves looking in the mirror. I'm pretty sure she doesn't know it's actually her, but she just loves looking at the reflections in the mirror, and she gets really excited. So, just carry her around and jiggle her about, and that's just another way to play with your baby, but I didn't get any of that on film because it's kind of hard when I'm doing this on my own without my husband because he's at work to film for me. So, carrying the baby and trying to film at the same time is just a bit much for me. So, I think now I'm trying to show how she just likes to play with some toys, but I'm pretty sure, I think at this point she got a bit fussy, so we didn't do that position. But that little peacock thing there is a toy from the